Who do you think's the dom in the top of those two guards back there?
I think, what the hell did you just ask me?
Who's the top and who's the bottom?
I think you should shut up is what I think.
Welcome back to Phoenix, Wright.
Yeah, Trials and Tribulations, part 17 and a half.
Yeah, feels like it.
I don't know what part it is. Anyways.
Part 11.
Yep, we're back again. Honestly, it's been a bit since we've recorded this, so I gotta get a refresher on what's going on.
Yeah, like fucking.
Hey Nick, I'm super surprised. You can tell by my surprised face and pearls.
Thanks, Shakira Fujisaki. What is it this time?
You don't believe how many people are here for this trial.
Well, it is a murder case.
What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door.
Next door?
Why don't you know this, Nick? They're having Detective Atmy's trial today.
Detective Atmy?
They say they're going to try him as Mask to Mask.
Already? That was fast.
Boy, I'd love to see Mask to Mask trial.
I know. By the way, where's Pearls?
Oh, she went back home. She said she can't neglect her training anymore.
I know you don't like me. Pearls has really gotten into her training lately, huh?
Yeah, ever since that incident last year.
Please, don't ignore me.
Oh, Mr. Delight, good morning. I was really trying to ignore you.
No one likes me.
Ain't that the truth?
No one will notice me if I killed someone.
Ain't that the truth? Come on, don't be wait a sec, how long have you been here?
You don't mean you're the murderer? No, I'm just a poor thief.
Look at him fucking shake.
Shake it. No, wait, that's not right. A thief can't really be poor. Now let's see, according to Mr. Delight, from his second crime on, he is following a bunch of set plans. Plans that someone has been sending him to help him commit the heist.
Do you really think there's a connection between the thief and the murder, Nick?
It's possible, but today's trial is a race against the clock.
Huh? How come? Let's just take our time like always.
I'm afraid that's not an option. Trial time! I'm in a cocoon. I got little cocoons. Hold on.
You're like a blob. You're like this guy.
Fuck you! I'm the judge. Order. I would like 3 McMuffins and 2 hash browns with a side of orange juice.
I would like 1 McChicken.
McChicken does sound good right now. Pretty later.
I'm guessing you don't know what I was referencing.
No. Are you referring to the fact that I'm a bird as like you want to make chicken or
No, the McChicken video when we were in like high school. There was a video of a guy like fucking a McChicken.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you?
So now every time I think of a McChicken, I think of that.
You think of some man.
Shout out to everyone out there who's eating a McChicken right now.
Ew!
Yeah, that could be the one that dude stuck his peener in.
Yeah, you could be the guy to eat the cum McChicken.
Anyways, I didn't want to continue on with that.
Whatever.
But you took it too far. Yeah, you really did take it too far.
Oh, roundhouse shooter.
Guilty for taking it too far.
Fuck you.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight.
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
You ready? Preparation is the last refuge of the weak.
Can you stop being so fucking vague?
Okay, settle down everyone. Let's begin with your opening statement, Mr. Godo.
He's got the judge in the palm of his hands yet again.
Ron Delight is simply too young to be sent to war, that's all.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm afraid I have no idea what the fuck that means, Mr. Godo. Then you need to get out more, Your Honor. Life is war, but that is exactly why you must be more precise in your wording. Coffee. That's all my statement means. You understand now, right? Yes, well, sure. Anyways, let me briefly summarize the details of this case.
Wow, the judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change.
The victim is Kane Bullard, CEO of KB Security. His body was found in a safe at approximately 9 a.m. on the morning of the 13th. However, the time of death was estimated as 1 a.m. of the previous day. And that's when our little lost kitten dropped the ball. That little lost kitten is, of course, the defendant. Very well then, Mr. Godo, please call your first witness.
Gulp.
I never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during any given trial.
Holy shit, man!
But the first one is always the best.
Better hope that fucking decaf or you're gonna die.
Mr. Godo, you're a witness. Alright then, let's hear what the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, has to say for himself. The defendant? Well, Mr. Wright, does the defense have any objections? It may be a bit of a disadvantage having the defendant testify, but...
Remember when Mia was defending me? She allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. She put a lot of trust in me back then. We have no objections, Your Honor. The defense will allow Mr. Delight to testify.
You got guts, Trey. Alright then, Mr. Ron Delight, please take the stand.
He's really pretty.
You did it, didn't you?
Yeah. What? No, that's not true.
For a moment there, I thought we'd set the record for the shortest trial ever.
Can't be fucking do.
Well, Mr. DeLay already looks plenty guilty with that face he's making. That murderous scumbag face.
And once he opens his big mouth, he's probably gonna put the last nail in his own coffin.
Ah, very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill Bullard, why'd you go to KB Security?
Well, that's kind of hard to say. Boy, I wish I could go home.
Now then, let's hear some testimony about what happened.
My visit to KB Security. It's evening around 1 a.m. I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at the KB Security. The blackmail letter I got, he ordered me to go there. I've been working at KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. Shortest fucking testimony ever.
I thought that said I am for a reason, or for like some reason.
Yeah.
1 a.m., the exact time the murder took place. The weak get washed away by the tides of fate. The strong drink it up. This is my second of 17. It's bitter today, too, just like my destiny.
You never know that from the way he's chugging it down.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please.
Alright, Judge, I got this. Well, Cameron got this. That evening around 1 a.m., I went to see Mr. Bullard at the office at KB Security. Oh, yeah. 1 a.m., huh? You're absolutely sure about that? Yeah, that's what I watched it when I entered the CEO's office. Well, no. Actually, I'm not really sure. My watch was slow and my internal clock was a bit...
1 a.m., that's the exact time the victim, Mr. Bullard, was murdered, correct? It's too late for a coffee date, that's for sure.
The blackmail letter I got ordered me to go there. It ordered you there? It was the first time I've been gotten blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere.
Does that mean you've gotten other blackmail letters then?
Oh, of course. They say things like steal this or take that. Haha, why don't you just say this for later, Mr. Delay? Please don't say anymore. Now, what should I do? Press harder or leave it? Just beat it.
I love pressing harder.
So, what did the blackmail letter in question say? It said to bring $50,000.
Money, eh? A perfect motive for committing murder.
Oh, but wait! I never intended to pay that money anyway.
Oh, is that right? What do you mean?
I intended to kill him.
Yeah, I intended to beat his ass.
I even brought this knife with me that I stabbed him 67 times with.
Do we know what he died from? After that, yeah, nothing. After all, I had nothing to hold over my head. I had nothing to be afraid of. What's the autopsy say? Time of death, cause...
Cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head.
Oh, okay, so he was hit on top of the head and
He basically died from a brain bleed.
Okay. Good to know.
An important point indeed. Witness, let's have that added to your testimony.
Yes, sir. A muddy mud skipper in outer space has a better chance of surviving than I do.
You know it's what Mudkip's based off of?
Mud skipper is cute.
Yeah.
The blackmail threat didn't scare me. It wasn't going to cause me any trouble or anything. Just what are you being blackmailed about anyway?
The blackmail letter said if you don't want your identity revealed, correct?
I'm sure it was referring to the whole mask-to-mask thing. But I wasn't worried. Mr. Bullard didn't have anything on me.
He didn't?
Anyway, I don't really care what anyone says about me. As long as Desi believes in me. So that's why Mr. Delight doesn't believe he's mask-to-mask. Okay, what the fuck is that thing?
That's a mud skipper.
I don't like it. Put back Mudkip.
If anyone out there looks up a mud skipper, they're kind of ugly things.
Ugly fucking creature.
Yeah, Mudkip's based off of that and like an axolotl.
I prefer the axolotl. They're a lot cuter.
He's like a combination of the two, but that's why he's a water ground type, is because he's based on mud.
Yeah.
But
That's why I knew they were just hollow threats. I'd be working at KB Security till a year ago, so I knew where his office was. Oh, you didn't press it.
I can't even go back. I thought that I was like another statement, like thing of him talking about the last thing.
Oh, it's okay.
There wasn't much to this testimony, was there?
Sounds like he's avoiding something, at least that's what it sounds like to me.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. We better be careful.
But if we don't find a way to make him spill the beans, we'll never get closer to the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lois. That one. You used to be a security chief at KB Security, right? Yeah, that's right.
A security chief, you? And yet a year ago you were fired without notice. Revenge for an old grudge. Perfect motive for murder, wouldn't you say?
This isn't good. Maybe I should change the subject. Life after being fired. Why he was fired? Don't say anything.
I want to hear the reason why he was fired.
Go ahead, Chief. Mr. Delight, please tell us why you were fired from your job. Well...
The world is filled with those who've said, I wish I had never asked that.
Okay, then I'll take it back.
Defendant, please answer the question.
I needed money.
You needed money?
Oh, well, you see, Desi loves suspended. It's kind of like her hobby.
Not exactly the best hobby in the world, huh, Nick?
Her salary wasn't nearly enough, so I stole data from the company. Come again? KB Security has a lot of security information of all sorts of companies. And since I was security team chief...
You stole some data and sold it.
Mr. Bullard found out and I was fired immediately. What? I wish I had never asked that. I was somehow able to keep it secret. It made it seem like I quit on my own.
What is it, Nick? You don't look so good.
Someone who brings harm to their company is fired as punishment. You do well to remember that.
He sure told you.
So you admit that you stole data from your company, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is a very important fact. Please add it to your testimony.
Oh man, this whole thing just took a big turn for the worst, crash and blew up. It's gonna take the jaws of life to rip this case from the clutches of disaster. You fired me for selling company secrets, but Desi doesn't know about that. Why would you do something like that? Well, for Desi's hobby, what else? We see money, huh? It's not a lot of ways.
So Miss Delight doesn't know that her husband was fired, does she?
So it seems.
I'm not sure what to think about couples who keep secrets like that from each other.
I can't believe it. This case has gotten even Maya to think seriously about couples.
Please try to stay focused, Mr. Wright.
There wasn't much to his testimony, was there?
Sounds like he's been avoiding something.
You know what? I'm gonna. Oh, wait, can I not go back to the other options?
What do you mean? Oh no, you picked the right one. Don't worry.
Okay, I was curious if it was gonna give me more options. Okay, let me go.
At the very beginning? Okay.
Alright. That evening around 1 a.m. I went to see Mr. Bullard and okay, that's fine. Blackmail letter I got ordered me to go there. Let me just double check that it actually said that. Come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th. Alright, that's fine, so... Didn't scare me, wasn't going to cause me trouble or anything. Okay. I've been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. Okay, that's fine. He fired me for selling company secrets, but Desi doesn't know about that. What is this?
It's everything that he stole, plus the value amount. But, if you want, I can give you a hint.
Hang on, I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
I don't think it's on this statement.
No.
I think it might be on this one. Maybe it wasn't like blackmail about revealing that he was like masked a mask. Maybe it was blackmail that he was fired and they were gonna tell Desi. I don't know if that makes sense. Whatever her name is.
Yeah, Desi.
Yeah, give me a hint.
He's afraid of one person.
He's afraid of someone?
Yeah, because he says right here in this statement, the black man threat didn't scare me. It's not going to cause me any trouble or anything. Mr. Delight, what would you say just now didn't match up what you told me yesterday? Well, it doesn't. I think you would have been scared, very scared, of having a certain person find out your secret. Yeah.
That was kind of what I was going for. I just didn't connect 2 and 2 together.
It's okay. It was like a hot minute since we played this, so...
A certain person.
Miss Desiree Delight, the defendant's wife. What? No, but... Listen to me, my Desi, she's...
Looks like if I just sit back and relax, the fun will end before it truly begins. Grr.
Got him.
Yes, we know. It was all your wife's fault. What do you mean? Mr. Delight stole company data to pay for his wife's spending habit for which she was fired. Unable to face his own wife, someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him. And that is how this murder came about. Oh,
No, everything is falling neatly into place for him. Don't talk about my Desi like that, or you'll be sorry. Sir, maybe don't threaten in a fucking court.
Well, it seems, lad, we've learned a great deal of things here so far.
What do you think, Nick?
I don't think it was possible to get thoroughly whipped in just 20 minutes.
Clearly there was sufficient motive for murder. He stole data for his wife and he killed to protect his secret. A family man who cared just a little too much. The motive's clear. Let's move on. What happened at the crime scene at 1 in the morning, Mr. Delight? Come now, tell us. We're all ears.
Ran in the office, there was a suspicious shadow in there. Finally, I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being a bit dazed. If I hadn't been wearing that, I would have been killed. When I came to, Mr. Buller was laying there dead.
I see. Suddenly hit on the forehead, huh? I believe the detective from yesterday provided similar testimony. He said that Master Mass struck him on the head from behind.
Of course, since Abney turned out to be the culprit himself, it was all a lie.
No one's going to believe a pathetic lie like that.
What are you saying? I was really attacked.
We'll find out if what you said is true or not during the cross-examination. Got that, Mr. Trite? Don't go easy just because he's your client.
Alright.
If I see any sign that you are, I'll treat you to another cup of my special blend.
You gonna throw more coffee at me? You don't need to worry about that, Mr. Gatto. Have faith in Ron. I know he wouldn't do it. He didn't. I know he's not a little guy. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. Who was that suspicious shadow? There were 1,000. I mean, even if one knew, I'd tell you. Trust me.
His dodging all of our questions is not helping us win his case.
Yeah. Okay, then how was the victim, Mr. Bullard, at the time? What do you mean by how was he? Was he already dead? Was he still alive? Maybe he was the one that hit you in the first place. That's a big question. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I'm asking you! Forget it. Suddenly, I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being a bit dazed. Your forehead? Yeah, why are you on the forehead? Yeah, I was hit on the forehead as soon as I entered the room. It was amazingly fast and powerful attack. Remember anything about who hit you? Well, like I said, it was fast and a powerful hit. And I think I was a little dazed for a little bit.
I don't think Mr. Delight even grasped what you were asking.
Yeah, I like to show him a fast and powerful attack myself. Beat him up. Maybe it would knock some sense back in him. If I hadn't been wearing that, I would have been killed. That? Could you please clarify what you're referring to? Why, it's my Master Mask costume, of course.
Wait just a moment. Mask to mask.
Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention that before? You see, on the same side, I dressed as Master Mask. And then, I decided upon the office of the CEO of the KD Security.
What?
Nick, did you know about this? He never told me this.
I don't recall him ever mentioning it to me either.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Even I didn't know that. Seems our little friend really loves to keep secrets.
I'm sorry, I never had the chance to mention him until now. Wait, that's not right. I know sometimes things just slip your mind.
My 6th cup of coffee is staring up at me coldly. At any rate, we can't ignore this new piece of information. Witness, please correct your testimony.
I would have been killed. I would have been killed if I wasn't wearing my Master Mask costume. Why were you dressed up as Master Mask? Well, because I'm Master Mask, of course.
What are you talking about? Master Mask's trial is being held next door.
guess so. Anyway, at the time, I thought I was being blackmailed over the Master Mask issue. So I thought I would go with him just to be safe. Oh boy. Let me tell you, it's a real pain to move around with that cape. Why the fuck would you get a cape? That's why it took a lot longer than I expected. Took a lot longer? What is he talking about? Wait, see or press further?
I love pressing further. It always gives me the right answer.
What do you mean by took a lot longer? Oh, opening the safe, of course. My key got caught in the safe door, you see. That happened when I was hiding Mr. Bullard's body.
What was that? Back up a second.
Yeah?
You were the one that hid the body in the safe?
Well, yeah.
Inconceivable! Why? Just why? What reason could you have? What were you thinking? Question, when does someone toss their dirty shorts in the washing machine? What? The answer's simple. After they dutied in their pants.
What?
When they take them off. As usual, I have no idea what you're saying.
Do you mean that Mr. Delight hid the body because he's the murderer?
So you're not as stupid as you look.
Well, I am.
His metaphor this time is really obscure.
Mr. Wright, you don't mean that you knew about this whole safe business, do you?
Well, yes?
Why am I the only one on the loop here? Witness, make sure you add this to the testimony.
Yes, sir. Oh no, looks like the storm front is coming in over the fair weather judge. Oh my god, the storm's coming. I can see the clouds. I panicked and hid the body in the safe. It took about like 10 minutes. Why did you hide the body in the safe anyway? Well, because it wouldn't fit in the drawer. Cameron fucking put his head down and
I'm so fucking done with this trial right now. I don't want this shit to be over.
That's not exactly what I meant. When I saw that corpse, I kind of lost it. I thought, if you found the corpse, I think I did it.
I think you had a simpler reason than that. It's because you killed him, that's why you spent 10 minutes hiding the body. That certainly makes more sense.
Hold on. 10 minutes?
What is it, Nick?
I just had a thought. Under those circumstances, would you normally try to hide that body? And spend 10 whole minutes doing it?
Under those circumstances? What circumstances? Oh! Hey, Nick, if you think his behavior was so strange, why don't you present some evidence that would show just what those circumstances were? Yeah, Nick, why don't you fucking play the game, you stupid idiot?
That's it! I'll take a look at the court record and present some evidence.
We heard this from Mr. Delight yesterday, didn't we?
There's not much in this testimony either.
I bet you he's still hiding something.
Don't be surprised, we just have to draw it out of him.
I just hope he doesn't make things any more complicated.
Oh, he will. Well, they already gave you the hint on the last one. I can't do his dad. I panicked and hit the body in the safe for 10 minutes. It took 10 minutes to do it.
10 minutes. The buzzer went off once at 1:02 a.m. Okay, so it's making me think that it has to be one of these entries that are time related. So it has to be either this one, I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's that one either.
What was the other one that you said no to?
This one?
Okay.
I don't think it's this one or this one. This one maybe. The other one's this one.
You know, that's camera data from the warehouse.
Yeah, I don't think that's related at all. You know what? I've had like a perfect record so far. I don't think I've gotten like a single. Actually, no. I think I got like one thing wrong in this game.
Yeah.
But I can stand to get one thing wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just going for it.
Good job. Your Honor, could you take a look at this record?
And what might this be?
This record is for the emergency buzzer that connects to the CEO's office's security. If the button in the office is pressed, a security team is supposed to come running. And according to this record, the buzzer was pushed once at 1:02 a.m.
What?
If Ron DeLay truly was the murderer, he would have ran off as soon as that buzzer sounded. After all, the security guard would have been heading his way.
Objection!
Let's remember who we're dealing with here. You probably had no idea there were security personnel in the building.
You fucking worked there, you idiot! Up until 1 year ago, my client was working as a chief of security. There's no way he wouldn't have known about them.
Objection!
But as it turns out, the guard never came.
That is nothing more than a coincidence. The fact that the guard was a pathetic loser who just had gotten punched in the face by his ex's new boyfriend and wasn't anywhere in the vicinity was something Mr. Delight wouldn't have known.
Objection!
Again, remember who we're dealing with here. It's a sure bet that Mr. Delight didn't even notice the buzzer going off.
This buzzer is extremely loud. There's no way he wouldn't have ignored something like that. If he had been conscious, that is.
Conscious? What do you mean by that? Fine, let's hear your theory.
Recall the defendant's testimony. The moment he entered the victim's office, someone attacked him. Mr. Delight then felt dazed. I'm willing to wager that he was knocked unconscious for at least a few minutes.
Unconscious, so he fainted?
That's why Mr. Delight didn't know that the buzzer had sounded. And that's why he thought he had time to hide the body.
So what are you trying to say?
Mr. Delight was knocked out. The buzzer went off soon afterwards. Now, unless my client was able to hit the buzzer while he was unconscious, it can only mean that there was another person in that room. That's right, whoever it was had knocked out Ron DeLay and then pressed the buzzer.
Order in the court, Mr. Wright. This is...
Objection!
This is preposterous. It was this kid. Ron DeLay is the one who killed Kane Bullard.
Then who pressed the buzzer?
It was the victim, of course. He pressed the buzzer when the defendant attacked him. He didn't die right away. He must have held on long enough to push that button. So Kane Bullard sounded the buzzer himself. What is your opinion on this, Mr. Wright?
I need to prove what the real criminal was there at the scene, but how? Can I prove that it wasn't Kane Bullard that sounded the buzzer?
There are no fingerprints on it. Yeah, sure, I can prove it by the fact that there are no fingerprints on it, which means that it has to be someone who had gloves on, which means that it was Detective Atme because he always wears gloves. They made a point of that in the very earlier on in this trial,
Yeah.
and it's foreshadowing. And I know game tropes. And
The defense's opinion of this, Your Honor. This piece of evidence proves that it wouldn't have been the victim who sounded the buzzer.
it's the buzzer itself.
I left the buzzer. It goes. Brrr. I believe that this is a piece of
Incontrovertible.
uncontrovertible evidence you are looking for. That's a big word.
The emergency buzzer? Is there some kind of clue on it?
Absolutely not.
Hey, come on now. At least give some thought to what you say before opening your mouth.
The fact that there is absolutely no clues, is itself the clue.
Now I'm the one who's clueless.
This button has no fingerprints on it. If Mr. Bullard had really pressed it himself, naturally, he would have left fingerprints behind.
Ron Delight obviously wiped them all.
Wouldn't have had to touch the fucking buzzer. Why would you do that? Why would he? A guard would have been coming at any moment.
He touched that button, I know he did.
It's pretty close. The defendant, Mr. Delight, was dressed as Master Mask. The Master Mask always wears gloves. Okay, that's right. What reason would he possibly had to wipe the button free of fingerprints?
Order, order, order. It would seem I've been forced to eat a crow.
I wonder what blend number crow-flavored coffee is.
However, if the real killer was there at the scene, why would that person press the emergency buzzer? Shouldn't they have run away without putting themselves in extra danger? What's with this awkward silence all of a sudden? It looks like you're fresh out of parlor tricks.
They're on to you, Nick.
Oh fuck, they're on to me! Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. The real culprit killed Mr. Bullard around 1 a.m. And Mr. Delight just happened to waltz in there when the murder was taking place, right? Oh shit.
That wasn't Maya, by the way.
I'm sorry. The killer clobbered Mr. Delight and then sounded the buzzer. You wanna hear it?
I thought it was funny to have it just keep sounding.
Even though security was supposed to respond right away if the buzzer was pressed.
Security was supposed to respond.
Time's up, Mr. Wright. Let's hear what you have to say.
Very well then.
Oh, you got some guts. I like that in an opponent. Why did the real killer sound the emergency buzzer?
To call the security guard.
Pretty fast veg pizza. The killer knew that if they pressed that button, a guard would become running. And that was exactly what they wanted.
Do you mean to say the killer called the guard on purpose?
Yes, although it turned out he never showed up.
Because he was getting his clock cleaned at the time.
What a touching story. You're saying the killer had a change of heart and called the guard to turn himself in?
No, I'm not. When that buzzer sounded, there were 3 people in that office. The victim, Kane Bullard, who was already dead. The defendant, Ron Delight, who was out cold. And the third person, the real killer.
I wonder who that could be. That sprite was not convincing at all. Turns out it was actually Larry.
Fun Larry!
Hypothetically, yes.
Now then, in this situation, if the real killer made it happen, made it escape, what would happen? The only ones left in the room would be the victim and Ron Delight. And if any security guard came running in at the time, they would think that I was the murderer. Yes, that was precisely the real killer's objective. To frame Ron Delight for the murder.
Go.
We love spit takes.
Order, order, order. It seemed I've been made to eat my words once again.
Actually, you've been made to do a spit take with a cup of coffee, you fucking idiot.
Maya? Oh, Mr. Wright, who was it? Who was that trying to frame me? Oh, wait. Wait a second. I'm the one and the only Master Mask.
Nick, you mean the real killer is...
We're going to drag that person in here right now.
But who is it?
I don't have any solid proof yet, but think about it. The killer knew Mr. Delight's identity, and they also knew that he would have been called to KB security that night. So the killer used him as to execute a well-crafted plan to murder Kane Bullard.
Now then, let's hear your accusation, Mr. Wright. Who was it that framed Mr. Ron Delight for the murder of Kane Bullard?
Find out next time. No, I'm joking.
I was like, shit, we're running out of time?
Well, we're already 40 minutes in. Well, okay, 40 minutes in.
Go ahead and present. We're gonna get to recess.
Okay. I figured that was the case. That was why I was like making the joke. But yeah. Anyways, it was Desi, so.
What a twist! Detective Luke Atme. He's the only person who could have done it.
Ace Detective.
Look at me.
You mean Master Mass did it?
Your Honor, the person being tried in the court next to us is not Master Mask at all. He is, in actuality, the true murderer of Kane Bullard.
Order, Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Theft and murder. Which is the more serious crime?
They're not even close. Murder is the more serious crime, of course. It's a capital crime subject to a capital punishment.
Please remember the trial from yesterday if you would. When Luke Abbey confessed, there was a huge commotion in the courtroom.
Of course, a famous detective was unmasked as well as Master Mask.
Instead of being convicted of murder, he was found guilty of grand larceny. That was his true objective all along.
To be found guilty?
Master Mask had the perfect alibi for when the murder took place. He was stealing the urn at Lordy Taylor. In other words, being found guilty as Master Mask was Luke Abney's airtight, watertight, and alibi.
A guilty verdict as an alibi? You know, it's almost time.
For what? Oh.
For what? For Luke Abney's verdict. It was a pretty simple trial after all. If we're going to stop this trial and stall that one, we need to do it now. Of course. That's assuming you have proof that the detective was the one who committed the murder. Mr. Luke Abney's trial has indeed attracted the attention of the entire country. For it intrude and failed to provide adequate proof of his true crime. Mr. Delight would be left with no grounds for appeal.
Am I really sure about this?
A bet's only good when your life's the ante.
Mr. Wright, I believe in you. Mr. Delight. So please. I'm begging you. Thanks, but my decision would determine the rest of your life. Can I really risk your life like this? Phoenix. What was that?
Mommy?
Don't stray, Phoenix. For your client, take the path of trust. That voice. It sounded like... Mia. Your Honor, the defense requests an immediate recess.
So that's your answer, huh? Very well, I've decided as well. This court will now take a 20-minute recess. Mr. Wright, when we return, please summon Mr. Luke Abney to the stand.
Yes, Your Honor. October 14th, District Court, courtroom number 5.
Well, Sir Detective Atme? I have to say, Mr. Payne, you performed splendidly. Oh no, Sir Detective Atme, you were the one who...
Are they just sucking each other off in this courtroom?
Yo, who the fuck is this dude?
See, they all can't look the same.
That's enough! This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. This court finds the defendant Luke Abney.
Wait! Don't hand down that verdict yet, please!
Well, Sir Lawyer, welcome to my courtroom.
Who's this hoser, eh?
My name is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law, and I wish to file an
Accusation.
accusation against this man, Luke Abney.
Accusation? You accused Master Mask?
That man is not Master Mask. He's just a ruthless murderer.
What?
Alright. It's getting better.
I'm gonna blow my brains out.
Don't do that.
This
Don't.
trial's so long. I was just telling Phoenix earlier, but I was like, I got so much closure out of the first ending portion of this trial that when they like made it continue, like for most people they'd be like, oh, that's a cool twist and whatnot. For me, I was like, oh, I'm just ready for this shit to be done.
You hate these characters.
I'm just so ready for this shit to be like none of the characters are cool besides the like new lawyer.
Yeah.
Like the new prosecutor.
I mean, that's the purpose of this case, is to show you how ruthless he can be at times.
Yeah.
Because he took a guilty verdict. Sorry, a not guilty verdict, just to make sure that man got the murder charge.
Yeah. But anyways, in the next one, we are going to get to the bottom of this. Luke Atme is going to have to pay for his crimes.
Yeah, he's gonna have to testify at least.
Yep. And also that I know for a fact that blackmail letter is just for him, actually. Like, because it says the red diamond, the red jewel or whatever. The only person who's got a red jewel that shines every single time you see it is fucking him. So.
All right. So in the next one.
Yep.
More case 2.
Yep. So, thanks for watching. Bye, everyone.
Bye.